at you again, and we're gonna break down this Rams game. Well, I guess I can say Buffalo game since they went right through them, but you're gonna see a lot of things here. Here we go, right into it. So first play of the game. Notice how number 54 just flies upfield. No contain, no anything. Basically, he allows a huge lane. So 54, watch him. Why are you going so far upfield? So right at this point, you should stop. But instead, he keeps running. And now he's out of the play, takes himself out of the play, and he runs into the spot where he should have been. And now he gets the first, right? Yeah, because the defensive end takes himself out of the play. That's all that was. All right, let's see what happens here. Now they crash inside. Look at it. Look at the DN on this play. He crashes in and then gets chipped. And that allows the running back to catch that. Because normally the DN would be on that. And then number 45 almost whiffs. Holds on for dear life. So there's a lot of mistakes going on the Rams end right now. They drop the DN back, and he lets them catch it. So watch this guy. He drops back, guy's right in his face. Instead of taking him, look what he does. He stands there and lets him catch it. He just let him catch it. Didn't even try to react. All right, next play. It's 3rd and 1 here. They're probably going to run or play action. And they do play action. They do a QB keep. Not. All right, guys. Come watch this, guys. Number 5. Look at Jalen Ramsey. What are you doing, Jalen Ramsey? So are you telling me this is the best corner in the league? I was watching him get ripped into pieces yesterday by Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs must have made him fall at least 5 times that I saw myself. So Jalen Ramsey, he comes up into no man's land to make this play when he should be sinking back. So watch this idiot. I've always say this guy is not a good player. He's just on good teams. He has a loud mouth, so everyone listens to what he has to say. I don't know why, but he's not really that good of a player. So this idiot runs in. So look, this is his man right here, right? His man that's in his zone, because I think they're in a zone. So look at this idiot. Why would you run up? The quarterback's in a throwing motion. He's not even in a running motion. He's in a running, throwing motion. Like he's looking upfield to clearly throw the ball. And this guy is sprinting up to him when he should be sprinting back. He's a defensive back. Now his guy runs scot-free upfield. That's not, guys, like, that's all that is a blown coverage by a so-called best corner, premier corner in the league. So this guy is supposed to be guarding this guy, and he runs up the field. Instead of guarding this guy, he runs upfield in no man's land. Like, he was either told to do that, or he's just a complete idiot. Like, that's not something that you would do, guys. So now they get some gimme touchdown, all because a corner ran up. Like, if Jalen just played his zone, that's an interception, guys. So basically, I think that the Rams just laid down and let the Bills roll over them because they need the Bills to look imposing for the rest of the year. This one game doesn't mean anything. It's just one game. So now everyone's going to be so all in on the Bills every week now. I mean, I have the Bills going 15-2 if you look at my record on my board, but I don't know if they're going to win the Super Bowl. Like, it's just so many moving parts. But this is just ridiculous, guys. That's not defense, guys. You really need to understand. Jalen Ramsey let that touchdown happen. Now here we go. The Bills, look at how they rush perfectly. Look at their rush lanes. They don't mess around. You can clearly see who the winning team is. All right, let's see what 47 or 41 did. It looks like they were probably in a cover 2. If Jordan Poyer is over him like that, they were probably in a cover 2. Cover 2 is tough to play in the NFL. Von Miller's not really rushing. They're doing a screen. The D-line fell for it. You're always taught as an offensive lineman, or excuse me, a defensive lineman, if they're not blocking you, it's because it's a screen. Alright, so now they're driving down the field a little bit. Look at this. Alright, guys. Look at this tackle. First of all, just throw the ball right here, Stafford. You got Von Miller in your face. You know he's in your face. Instead of getting rid of it, you'd rather take the sack? You could have easily thrown it there. This guy's open too. Guys, this was just a game where the Rams just laid down. The Rams don't play like this. This isn't the Rams. They don't play football in this fashion. So I'm very surprised that they laid down. I thought they would make it a closer game, but the Rams clearly didn't play this game at all. Look at Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's not really trying to go hard. Yes, he got him, guys. He did get the sack, but he wasn't really going hard. If you know his pace and you know what he does every play in and out, you can tell that was not full effort from Aaron Donald. He's one-on-one right there, guys. Is that full effort from Aaron Donald? Is he really trying to get over there? Does that look like the best ever that they all are saying? Now let's look at this. I don't know. I guess that's tough because they flooded 2 guys in his zone. But at some point, you have to jump a route. At some point, you have to commit to someone. All right, so this is just bad. This guy's got the flat. So that's all that is, guys. Number 24. I already can tell they're in a zone. He's supposed to get the flat, so he's supposed to go straight away right here. So instead of doing that, he looks in, delays, lets the guy catch it, and then he runs out instead of running out. Because you're taught as an outside backer or a nickel back, if the inside guy goes out, right away, you go right away. You don't wait at all. Especially if you have a flat, which he does have. He gets there late. And that's what happens when you get there late. You give up a first down to a touchdown. Now they do a play action. No one in the flat again, guys. Look at this. On the top, there's no one in the flat. Look at these linebackers so close to each other. Why are they on top of each other? That's ridiculous. This guy's fine, but this guy should be right here so he can play this route over here. Anything out here. See, look how close they are. This guy should be over here. He's literally in no man's land. Standing there is doing nothing for your football team. But it's only allowing the Bills to complete a pass. That's all it's doing. Now I see it more and more. The Rams laid down this game, guys. This isn't legitimate football. This isn't oh my God, they came down the field on us. We couldn't handle them. It's more like they came down the field on us and we were just standing in the wrong spots and not trying. That's really what this game was. Anyone that knows football will tell you the same thing. Wait, what happened here? I didn't see it. Oh, I guess he fumbles. Oh, he went right for the ball. Yeah, so look at this, guys. Number 6 catches it and this says, "Here, take this from me." He holds the ball out and gives him the ball, guys. Oh, my God. He literally just gave him the ball. But it's all for naught. They get blown out anyway. 3rd and 4. No one in the flat. He looks late. That's kind of a late throw, guys. He should have thrown that way sooner. Guys, he should have thrown this. Guys, right now, throw it. Throw it right now. Throw it right now. He throws it late on purpose, and it allows everyone to come upfield. It's like they were waiting on that. They practiced that play during a joint practice. Oh my God, that was bad. This is hard to watch. I'm not even gonna lie. Look, all right, guys, look at it. Look at the D end. Look at him. Latches onto this guy. Why? Throw him off of you and then make the play. You wouldn't just sit on this guy like this and allows him to go upfield. This game. Wow. The NFL is so funny. So now he loses the ball. I think this is the fumble, another fake fumble. You're going to see that this guy leaves his arm out. They're going to show another replay of him leaving his arm out, and the guy comes in and rips it through. He didn't hold it high and tight at all. Almost all the fumbles were just handed to each other's team. I haven't seen a legitimate fumble yet out of these last 2 or 3. Watch his arm. Watch his right arm. You see how he's leaving it out for someone to hit it? And then he lets it go. He literally lost it on his own because he just let go of it. Plain and simple. Okay, now let's look at Stafford just throw the ball right to the other team. Keep in mind, this is the same guy that makes no-look passes 30 yards down the field. So he could be looking at a whole nother receiver on the other side of the field and throw it without looking at the other receiver on the other side of the field and make the pass. And you're telling me he can't complete a 5-yard pass? You're telling me he's throwing a 5-yard pass to the other team? Like, I don't think you guys understand how accurate Matt Stafford is. Like, look at the receiver isn't even trying to go for it because he knows this is supposed to be a pick. Look at the receiver. He's not even, like, reacting. Now he does after it's already past him to make it look like he tried. That was literally right to the defender. It wasn't even close. So basically, they want everyone to think the Bills are the best team, but they're not going to win the Super Bowl. This is all for show right now. I haven't seen a legitimate play yet. I'm trying really hard to find one. Wide open for whatever reason. They're both open. Number 2 falls down. He tripped on the 45-yard line. The 45-yard line's a monster sometimes. They do a fake play action. Wide open. The running... Oh my goodness. The linebacker went the wrong way. And he still completed the pass. And the DB was right there and still couldn't make a play, guys. Stephon Diggs. Look at the DB flying in and doesn't really make a play. That's hard to watch, man. I want to see that back shoulder that he got Ramsey on. I really want to see that one. Is this it? No, this is just an out. That's a pass interference. That really is a pass interference. He's all over his back, but they don't get the call. Let's see this kick. Wow, that kick was manipulated. Whenever you see the ball disappear for like fragments of a second, that's how you know it's been shifted by another force. Always keep in mind with that. Stafford drops back and fires it. So you're telling me he's deadly accurate now, but before he throws it right to the other team? Sure. Whatever you say. Crashes inside, and they finally get him. Look at Matt Stafford. Never leaves his spot. It's been 3 seconds. He knows he has to move. Instead of moving, he sits there. Wide open guy right there. Yeah, the Rams weren't trying to win this game, guys. These are quick reads. Right there, wide open. Throw it. Won't throw it. Throw it. Won't throw it. Yeah, Stafford was told to lose this game, guys. I'm seeing it more and more every play because he doesn't play like this. He's not this indecisive and inaccurate. Wide open. But the thing is, they'll make him throw an interception like he did before, but then he'll hit Cooper Kupp in the back of the end zone, like on some craziness. Cooper Kupp just got destroyed right there. Like, the whole team basically tackled him. And another problem with the Rams, they're going to have to figure out this run game. That's a nice run. That was a nice run, but in all, they didn't really have a run game. Why did this run work so well, though? Let's see what the defensive end did. The defensive end crashes inside. That's why. He went inside, guys. The D end right there got pushed back because he chose to go inside instead of outside. I tell you guys every time when the D end screws up, it's going to be a big play. Oh, this is a touchdown to Cooper Kupp. So you're telling me he can hit this throw like this, beautifully like that, but he can't hit that other 5-yard pass with his feet set. Right. We'll sit here and pretend. All right, so now, oh, this is the back shoulder. Look at Ramsey. What is he doing, guys? Does that look like the best corner ever? Would Deion Sanders look like that? Is this what Deion Sanders does, man? Like, what is that? Like, he just falls. He just falls, like, on his face. Like, I don't know, man. Somehow that's the best corner in the league, right? Wow. Oh, I was going to say, is that wide open? All right, let's see how this happens. Yeah, the DB is just on him so tight. It's like so hard to even see. Hopefully they show a replay. It's hard to tell any analysis on that because I couldn't really like tell what happened there. If they don't show us a view, I won't be able to give you analysis on that one. That one was kind of tough to see. Damn it. Alright. Wide open. Now the Bills are just leaving guys open. I wonder why that is. Trying to make people think it's going to be a close game. What is the defensive end doing? Look at the D end. Crashes inside to allow him to get outside. Come on, guys. That's the D end right there. What is he doing? He just allowed the first down. That's all he did. Alright, so now this D end crashes. They do a mini twist. They did a twist that time. So the DN went inside, D tackle went outside. They actually twisted. That was a called one that time. It worked out. But what did they do to mess up the blocking? So they twisted. So this tackle should have been yelling to this guard, twist. And then the guard would have picked up this guy, and then the tackle would have picked up the tackle. Like, there's no reason why they shouldn't have been able to block this up. And then now you see this center turning this way when he should be turning to the left, picking up 92. So it becomes a huge mess. It literally becomes a mess because everyone blocks the wrong guy. That's all that was. NFL players don't know who to block. Like, okay, whatever you say. No, don't run backwards, Cooper. Yeah, see, like, why would you run backwards? That I'm not buying that. Cooper Kupp is smarter than that. This is a Triple Crown winner. You think he's gonna run backwards knowing they need a field goal? Like, I'm not believing that. Makes it a harder kick. At that point, you just run straight, get the most you can get, because you don't want to stress your kicker out. They might make this anyway, but that was a bad play. They made it, but that was a bad play if you really ponder. Come on. Why couldn't he catch this? It's right in his hand. It's in his hand, and he drops it. He releases his hands and lets it go. So he can get sacked? Yeah. I thought so. Wow. So, what happens here? Alright, what is Aaron Donald doing? Look at Aaron Donald. Look at Aaron Donald get dominated. Why is his back facing the line of scrimmage, guys? What is Aaron Donald doing? This is the best D tackle to ever play the game, right? Keep your eye on this guy. Why is his back facing the line of scrimmage? Look at him. Look at him. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Is that really the best in the world? Is that the best to ever do it? Has that ever happened to Lawrence Taylor? Right by him again. Look at the DNs. Right by him. Both of them go right by. They both take themselves out of the play, so now he can just run right through. And for some reason, they're in a 5-2. Like, why do you have 5 rushers? Especially if you're going to do 5 rushes, you can't have your DNs running upfield like that. You got to make sure they're controlled, and it's a 5-on-5, and you got to hope that someone can beat their matchup. But if you run past the quarterback, you're just letting him go upfield. All right, what did the DN do on this side? What's he doing? Going way too far wide. 58 got his rear end kicked in. Look at him. He's still on the sideline getting his rear end kicked in. He's supposed to be the guy forcing that stop. But he's on the sideline getting his butt kicked. Jesus, wide open. Threw it late, too. Let's see what happens here. Fakes the guy, but really it's a bad tackle attempt. And then he gets hug tackled. A little hug tackle. He missed him. Look at this false start. That was not called. That's a bad false start. They're just not going to call it. Wide open number 6. What's number 2 doing? Take away the inside. What are you doing? What is number 2 doing? He needs to take the inside away. He gives him the inside and allows the slant when there's no inside help. And then he raises his hands up like, oh, dude, it's your fault. Like, how could you blame anyone else? Like, that was on you. All I see is number 2 getting roasted on every play. And number 5. Like, they're both just out here getting roasted, bro. I haven't seen Allen Robinson do a thing. They haven't even thrown his way. Is this him? Nope. Cooper Kupp. They're rushing a lot better than the Rams are. Yeah, that's just hitting it in the deep zone in between guys. Play action. Alright. Wait, what the heck? What happened there? Von Miller happened. Left tackle getting his rear end kicked in. He dipped his shoulder on him. That just wasn't fair. I don't know how Sean McVay let that happen. He might as well call Andrew Whitworth to come back and play, man. But Andrew Whitworth, he retired for a reason. If he really believed that the Rams could win another Super Bowl, he wouldn't retire. He probably knows they ain't going to win. Look, if Jalen Ramsey is so good, why did he not make this play a lot sooner? You see the quarterback is throwing in the throwing motion. He's still on here. He should have been breaking. We should see him already in a running motion. He still hasn't reacted yet, guys. Now he reacts, and the ball's caught. But he's your savior. He's the best corner in the league, though, right? All right, so now Josh floats it up, wide open. That ball just hung in the air forever. What type of a coverage is this? And where are the safeties? Like, where? There's a safety right there. Why is the safety not back here? This safety should be back here. I don't know why he's over here. And now touchdown, because safeties don't know how to play safety. Ay, ay, ay. This is hard to watch, man. This is a very tough tape to watch. There's like so many mistakes happening. There was a false start. Actually, an encroachment they didn't call there. Pump fakes, and he's gone. Look at this. This is always going to be a run, guys. Guys, this is always going to be a QB run. They do this all the time. They'll just make you think, oh, he's looking for someone to pass to. But what's going to happen is this DN's going to take himself out of the play. All these guys are going to shift left and leave a whole gap here for him to run through to make him look like a superstar. And then it's going to look like he's going to pass to someone, but he never was going to pass. It was always going to be a run-in. Watch this. Runs himself out of the play, steps up. All the D linemen are out of the play, and he can just run right on in. That's easy, guys. That's just easy. Just to make him look like a superstar. Make him look like they're way better than the Rams. But really, the Rams are assisting them in this win. They're literally helping them win this game, the Rams are. The Rams aren't playing to win right now. They're playing to help the Bills win. Look at the left tackle get rode back. He's getting ridden back. And then watch Cooper Kupp play volleyball here. Probably the best hands in the league. Look at this. Volleyball. Bills had no starting corner out there. Their best corner's not even playing. Like, it didn't even make sense, all this crap. None of the Rams players look even mad right now. It's almost like they knew this was going to happen. Look at Josh Allen. They do the same thing with the DN. Take him, like he's been doing this all game, taking himself out of the play, allowing Josh Allen to run. That's it. Like, why would you ever game plan like that? That's how you know this is a fake game plan. You would never tell your DNs to do this. And then now look at this. Look at Ramsey. Look at Ramsey being a complete idiot. But he's the best corner in the league, right? The best corner in the league, getting burned by almost 6 yards. This man, Josh Allen, is running upfield, pump faking. Like, what are you even looking at? Like, how is he getting beat so bad? Like, why is he so bad? Like, I'm sorry, Ramsey is not that good, guys. Like, at all. He's one of those overhyped players that brought himself in a conversation because he has a loud mouth. That's it. What is so good about Ramsey? Like, I just don't get it. He's a good talker. He's got confidence, but I don't know if he's a good sound player. Like, if I were picking corners, I would not pick him because I know he's going to make a lot of mistakes. I'd rather have someone that doesn't talk and plays soundly than someone who talks all the time and gets beat a lot. That's just me. Alright, we're almost done here. This is hard to watch, guys. It's very hard for me as it is for you. What the heck? What are the D linemen doing here? They're all crazy lined up. Von Miller crashes inside, and that allows the first if he gets it. If he gets it, it's because Von Miller crashed inside, and he's still laying on the ground. He took a gamble, and it usually doesn't pay off when a DN crashes inside. Up, another tip up. Is that picked? Yeah, so they just made a disaster of a game for Stafford. And then Stafford almost gets hurt tackling this guy. Yeah, at this point, you want to sit your starters out if you're the Rams, even though they did nothing. You don't want anyone getting hurt. I wouldn't even be playing Josh Allen right now. Now he's over here running. Let's see how they manufacture this. DN crashes inside. Look at him. Doesn't really keep contained. And then goes out of the way. Lets him run right by him. Oh, I can't grab him. This is hard to watch. Handoff. All right, what's going on here? So they, first of all, oh yeah. He's lined up so wide, so that tells me that he's trying to let these guys kick him out so they can run right through. Oh, this is going to be bad, guys. They're running left, clearly. Watch him. Way too wide. Now he just gets dominated by two guys. And then the safety finally fills the alley. I don't know if that's a fumble. If it is, the guy let go of the ball, guys. He really just let go of that ball. Because he was down and he just said, here. The Rams, they might need the Rams to get more yards. Because we know they're not going to score again. Alright. Winding down here. We're just going to watch the last few plays. We know they're not going to score. Well, now they're doing silent snap. They should have been doing that all game. That's a terrible tackle attempt right there. Now no one can tackle him. That's funny to me. Now no one can tackle him. But the Rams are not going to score. Where's Stafford going to throw another interception here or something? Something bad's going to happen. I have a feeling. Ay. They just couldn't get anything going. They know what they need to work on, though. O-linemen and running back and DB and linebacker. They got some work to do. But really, they just didn't play. If you look at their guys, no one really played. And that's it, boys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.